This is me at the start of my fitness journey. Ever since the start, I always had one big goal: to get big arms. I've been working out for many years, and for a long time my arms were one of my weakest muscle groups. But fast forward to now, and I'd say they're one of my strongest. So as a guy with not the best genetics, what have I done to grow my arms? And in this video, I'm going to explain my entire arm training routine, so you can get nice, thick, big arms.
Before I go over the actual exercises I do for my arm training, it's important to know how often I train my arms. My program is push-pull legs, rest, push-pull legs. At the end of every push session, I hit my triceps, and at the end of every pull session, I hit my biceps and forearms. This means I'm hitting my tris 2 times a week and my bis 2 times a week. Now let's get on to what I actually do. Firstly, the triceps. A severely underrated muscle, as I feel more people tend to prioritize the biceps due to them having a peak and being more out there when you flex your arms. However, the triceps are 2/3 of the arms, so if anything, these should be prioritized more. Now you have 3 heads to the triceps: the lateral, medial, and long head. The long head being the largest and, technically speaking, the most important for big triceps. For my tricep training, I will do 2 exercises which hits all 3 heads effectively, and that's it. Starting off with the overhead tricep extension. This targets all 3 heads of the triceps, but with a main focus on the long head, aka, as we just spoke about, technically the most important one. I do 3 sets to failure with about 2 minutes rest between sets, and I'm trying to hit muscular failure within 8 to 15 reps. If my reps go over 15, I know I need to increase the weight. On the 3rd and final set, I'll perform a drop set. So I go to failure like usual. Once I've finished, I lower the weight by a couple pins, go to failure again, lower the weight one more time, and go to complete failure one last time. Don't worry about the form screwing up by the end. These crappy reps will get more muscular engagement than if you were to just stop. Exercise 2 for the triceps, the classic tricep push down. This focuses more on the medial and lateral head of the triceps. The sets and reps are exactly the same as the previous exercise. 3 sets to failure, trying to keep the reps between 8 to 15, and performing a drop set at the end. Also note, I don't fully lock out on this exercise. The reason is when you fully lock out, you're putting a lot of tension on your joints. And I prefer to have healthy joints, to be honest. And that's it. I've hit all 3 heads of the triceps effectively with just 2 exercises, and it's worked a charm. Next, the biceps and forearms. I feel my biceps are a big strong point of my physique, and the exercise which has given me insane growth, the simple cable curl. The cable curl I choose over free weights because it keeps constant tension on the biceps. You see, when you're using free weights, on the eccentric, gravity takes over. I do the exact same sets and reps as I do with the tricep training, so 3 sets to failure within 8 to 15 reps and a drop set on the final set. The reason is, it just works. These sets and reps work, they have done for me, so why would I change it? Your form again can be all over the place on the final reps. Again, it's gonna lead to more muscle tearing than if you were to just stop, and your favorite bodybuilders do the same thing. At the end of these 3 sets, I promise your biceps will be burning, but if you want to add one more thing to it, and I do this from time to time, to completely finish off my biceps, 1 set of pretty lightish weight, strict curls, go into complete failure. It doesn't matter about the rep range, just completely burning my biceps out. That's biceps. They should be by the end of this. Now, let's talk about forearms. I do 2 sets to failure of dumbbell hammer curls. Nothing much more to say on that. It works.
And that's my complete arm training. Again, as I said, this is just what's worked for me to build bigger and thicker arms. Give it a go yourself. Thanks for watching, guys.